Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam, amma ba'd. A brother asked, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve us in him and bless us in him, ameen ya rabbil alameen. He said, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, noble brother Khalid, may Allah honor you and raise your rank, ameen wa iyyakum. Can you give me some advice on memorizing different matun at the same time? Something from Aqidah one day, then fiqh the next day, and hadith another day. If I'm consistent in this, would this be good for me? Even though the ulama stress that a student's priority is to memorize Qur'an first, but here in the West we don't have the luxury that students in the Jamia have, or that's studying at institutes overseas, period. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase us all with ilm nafi'a, rizqan tayyib wa amalan mutaqabbilan. Just a couple of quick points with regards to this is that studying the Quran and studying the Sunnah and matun of the ulama, they don't have to have ta'arud. They don't have to be contradictory. And for example, for someone who has minimal memorization capabilities and time, that if they devote whatever time that they can, and again, it takes sacrifice. Ilm, it takes sacrifice. And that, as the Salaf used to say, al-ilm lam ya'ti al-ilm bi rahat al-jasad, or kama qil, that knowledge doesn't come by having a comfortable, through comfort, basically, and health. There's sacrifice. So, if, for example, a person's able to memorize one ayat a day, for example, then memorize one ayah and memorize a part of a hadith and make yourself a schedule that you will be consistent on. And that's the most important thing that I think that I can say, is that be consistent. Make yourself a schedule you can realistically do, and you stick to it. And you stick to it very strongly. You devote a certain period of your time, of your day, to memorizing that ayat. And when you're in salat, in the prayers where you recite the Quran silently, Dhuhr, Asr, then you, and your sunans, then you recite that ayat that you were trying to memorize. So that way it's practical and it's staying with you. It's tatbiq. And of course practicing it. And with those ahadith or whatever sciences that you're memorizing, also set yourself something so they don't, the bottom line is they complement one another. They don't have to contradict. It doesn't mean you have to leave the Quran and you focus on these matun. It doesn't mean you're only focusing on the Quran. You can do both. And you can do both by, the most important is organizing your time so that way you can do it. And of course, those people who have memorized the Quran and have memorized a lot, that they have a stronger ability to memorize other texts, and again, it's about time management. And that's about all that I could really say with regards to that. And we ask Allah the Almighty to accept our good and forgive our evil. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad.